Heyo, Cool Skeleton 111 here. How y'all doing? Congrats on getting first, Ritsu, and welcome on in. Alright. Well, decided to do a little bit earlier than usual. Trying to get this one chapter out of the way. Alright. Yes. Ace Attorney. Alright. No other news? So, are you all ready to get into it? Here we go! Okay, what, there we go. Heck yeah! Draw all the dragons. Dragons are cool. Alright. Should we go to the gallery to, examine some art? Just a peek? Oh, heck yeah! Always welcome to another fan. But for real, like, play however you want. Like, if you like it, good. If you don't, then that's okay too. Alright. Enough time wasted. Let's get into this. Alright. Pretty close to wrapping this section up. And please be aware, there will be some awkward voice acting, as usual. And let's see if I remember all these voices! Woo! Okay. February 16th. 1:14 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 4. Mr. Falls, I'm so sorry! I'm sorry!
I want to say thanks. You're real good. You really hooked me up.
Thanks. We're almost there. Once I prove that she committed the crime...
Yeah. There's one more big obstacle for we've got to get past.
Obstacle?
Yeah. Motive. Why would Melissa Foster kill that policewoman anyway?
A motive, huh?
Anyway, we're still badly in need of information.
Information. Right.
What we need the most is info about this Melissa Foster herself. All we know is that she's a student studying literature. And one more thing.
What is it?
Well, the incident that happened 5 years ago, of course. The kidnapping murder case that Zebra Boy is death row for is on death row for. I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. Enough about it.
Mr. Falls. In that case, tell us more about it. About what happened 5 years ago.
Okay, I trust you. That day, 5 years ago, I dream of it every day. This picture, it reminds me of everything. Bridge looks same, just like then, 5 years ago. Like it could fall apart. Fall apart any minute.
Unga bunga. So it's been broken like that for 5 years.
Sorry, buddy. But you sound like the one that could fall apart at any minute. It's true. I did. I did kidnap her. 5 years ago, I kidnapped my girlfriend, Dahlia Hawthorne.
Your girlfriend? Huh?
Hey, hold it there. Did you say Hawthorne?
The victim's last name?
Dahlia Hawthorne. Valerie's little sister.
What? Are you serious?
The girl.
The girl. Let her go!
Shut up. Come any closer and I kill her.
Sorry, but you're not going to get the chance. The detective back then was Valerie Hawthorne. At first, I thought shooting someone for kidnapping was crossing the line, but if it was to protect her little sister, I can understand why she did it.
Wrong. No protect sister. Valerie betrayed me. Betray us.
What do you mean she betrayed you?
Everything. All lies. All make-believe. Kidnapping too.
Make-believe kidnapping?
Dahlia. My girlfriend. My love. My teen angel.
What? Let me, 25. That... Well, the age gap is not too bad, but like... You were dating her when she was a teen? 5 years ago would have been... She would have been 14? Holy smokes! Okay. Anyway. Did he actually say my teen angel? He's seen one too many soap operas.
I do anything she says. Anything Dahlia says.
Anything Dahlia says? Hold on a minute. What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by...
Yeah, me and Dahlia. And Valerie too.
Valerie was in on it?
Dahlia's family rich. Jewelry business. We get one too. That's what we thought. Me and Dahlia wrote kidnap note. We sent to her dad. Asked for $2 million diamond. Tell him make exchange on Dusky Bridge. We tell him Valerie make transfer, 'cause she knew detective. Having a police detective in your pocket is a useful thing, alright. In the end, you were planning on splitting the 2 million 3 ways, huh? Yeah, but that woman... That woman, Valerie, she do it for real. She shoot at me for real, and me and Dahlia... Oh! They were shot in arm. Dahlia, she jump in river.
Jump? You don't mean she jumped on purpose, do you?
I couldn't do it. I could never push her. Anyway, I blacked out. Wake up with police all over. And that's when they decided to give you the death sentence. I couldn't believe it. That woman, she betrayed me.
That man! Terry Falls! He killed her! He threw her off the bridge! He threw my beloved sister to a room never 30 feet below!
In 5 years, all I wonder is, why? Why did she lie? That's all I want to know. So that's why you call her. You wanted to hear the truth from Valerie herself. Yes, but I forget what she looked like. So I tell her to wear a scarf. I don't want to hurt her. Just ask why. Why? Why did you lie? Why did you betray me? I just want to hear answer come from her mouth. That's all.
So that's why. That's why you made a crazy escape like that.
Just one thing, Zebra Boy. My senses are tingling all over. Tell me, Mr. Falls. Where is it?
Huh? Where's what?
Come on now, kitten. Ransom. The $2 million diamond. Remember that now? Did you give it back to Pops? Did the police take it? I don't know.
Huh? You don't know?
No, really, I don't know. It's gone. With Dahlia.
With Dahlia?
That day on bridge. Dahlia put it in backpack. Now gone with Dahlia. Gone forever. Into Eagle River.
It disappeared with Dahlia, huh? Wait a minute.
You can come back in now. We're ready to go.
Mr. Falls, just one more question. When you said with Dahlia, do you mean the diamond is still missing? Along with the body of Dahlia Hawthorne?
Never found her. My sweet Dahlia.
They never found her.
Swallowed by river. Go on, Dahlia. My teen angel. Your teen angel. How old was she anyway?
14. And he would have been about 20. Yay! $14? I guess you were rubbing cradles before diamonds.
She plans a fake kidnapping and disappears into the river with rock worth $2 million. Man, oh man. Angels these days.
Holtz takes the fall and gets a one-way ticket to death row. Is Dahlia Hawthorne an angel? Or is she really a...
It's time, kid. It looks like we have a few more races up our sleeve now.
You bet! Diamond added court record.
The training wheels come off now, Mia. You've got to strike while the iron is hot. That's one of my rules. Remember it.
February 16th, 1:49 p.m. Just a courtroom number 4.
Oh, this continues the trail of Mr. Terry Falls. What's this? Are you feeling better?
Yes, Your Honor! I'll try my best!
You're a very brave young lady.
Not this again.
I can understand a defense lawyer wanting to get her client off the hook. However, to try and to pin the crime on an innocent student is...
What are you talking about?
My witness is not the person on trial here. She's an innocent bystander who witnessed a violent crime. That is a... What possible reason would a girl like this have for murdering a policewoman? It's certainly hard to imagine this woman as a murderer.
Her motive, huh? I figured that's what I had to establish next.
Well, Miss Faye, do you have any evidence of a motive?
Yes, of course! I think... I am gonna save.
You're still acting as a tame kitten.
Mr. Armando!
Listen, a lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Smiling on the outside while your guts are twisted in knots is a mark of a pro.
Maybe so. But I wish you could quit grinning at me like that.
Judge?
Of course. Mr. Judge is ready anytime you like.
I'd like to say something. Some people here are suspicious of me, right? So that's why I at least wanted you, Mr. Judge. And now that it's not true.
I see. You're such an honest and upstanding young lady. It looks like this witness is a real professional.
What do you mean?
Look at that 100-watt smile. Just when things are dark for her. Click. She lights right up. Very well then. Let's hear what the witness has to say.
Melissa Foster's history.
I was out of the country until the year before last. Until I entered college. I had never even been to Eagle Mount before. And I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. Holding a grudge and killing the officer who testified against you 5 years ago. Or kidnapping a poor girl. I just think that offended is a terrible, horrible monster.
Out of the country, eh? Precisely. Furthermore, she has no possible motive for committing the murder. Indeed. You're up to that, kid. Sharpen those claws and put on your best smile.
You bet! Somehow, I have to tie her to this case. Right, what are we looking at here? Saving? Of course, of course. I think we need to hear a little bit more about this. A grudge?
Well, the policewoman's testimony was crucial. Wasn't it? Crucial in getting the defendant sentenced to death.
Yes, and that's precisely why he harbored such deep anger against her. So much anger that he forgot his own guilt.
My client has always maintained that he's innocent of those charges.
He seems rather forgetful. Your client, I mean. Not only did he forget about what he did, but he forgot the poor policewoman as well.
What do you mean by that?
Your client. He forgot what the detective looked like. Like, right? It's too bad for her that he didn't forget about her testimony as well.
Well, she's right about that. Mr. Falls is kind of forgetful. Press harder. You said he forgot what the detective looked like. What did you mean by that?
She was talking.
Let me try that again.
Well, he couldn't tell who she was without some kind of identification, right?
Quite right. That's why the victim was wearing a scarf as identification.
Why? If I had been wearing a white scarf that day.
Wait a minute. How do you know about the white scarf?
Then he probably would have tried to kill me!
That's true. He's clearly a bitter man.
This is bad. Mr. Fossil's reputation just keeps getting worse and worse. Sometimes it's best not to poke too deep. What should I do with that last statement? Have it at it. Your Honor! What the witness just said now was tremendously important. I like to add it to the official testimony.
The prosecution has no objections. After all, the defendant is a killer and mentally unbalanced, at one at that. That testimony only helps further prove that point.
No, that's not why
Enough! Witness! Just a moment.
My pleasure, Mr. Judge.
Something feels off about that. Where to check this? Okay, I'm going to save, and then I'm gonna try the blue white scarf. Save again. Witness! I want you to look at this photo you took. It's hard to see in the photo, but look at the scarf the victim wore as identification.
Ah, you are talking about the scarf right here, eh?
Yes! That's it! The scarf the policewoman was wearing!
I've got her now. Just don't mess this up. But that's strange. In your testimony, you stated the following. I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf.
What?
This is the scarf you identified as belonging to the victim. That certainly doesn't look white to me.
Oh!
Well, it was foggy that day, and it was raining as well. It's not surprising that she mistook it for white.
I'm sorry, but not this time. The witness just confirmed that this was the victim's scarf.
Yes, but, what's the significance? It's true that the scarf doesn't look white, but...
There's only one explanation for this mix-up. The reason why the witness thought the scarf was white is... the note... Witness, Have you ever seen this note?
Note? Higher? No! Never!
It's top secret evidence. There's no reason to let you would have.
I wonder about that.
What do you mean?
This note shows Mr. Falls' instructions to the victim regarding their meeting. It says, wear a white scarf for identification.
A white scarf?
Witness! You knew what this note said! And it's because you knew that you slipped up and mistakenly said white scarf! Well, Miss Foster?
Order! Mr. Edgeworth! I'm waiting for an explanation! I'm quite sure this note wasn't leaked to the public.
And yet, this witness knew exactly what the note said. At the time of the murder, the number of people that knew were quite limited. Terry Falls is one. The person who wrote the note, Valerie Hawthorne, is another. And finally, one more person.
Did you say one more person? That's right. A person that no one would have suspected. Have you figured it out, kid?
Yep. The third person that knew the contents of the note was... this person? And the person is... Dahlia Hawthorne.
Dahlia Hawthorne? I've never heard that name before.
Look at the victim's notes. This is what it says. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time. There is her name right there.
What is this? So who is this person? This Dahlia Hawthorne? Miss Fay. Miss Fay must be desperate if she's trying to bring the dead back to life. Jared! Dahlia Hawthorne was the victim's deceased younger sister. She was killed in a crime 5 years ago. Killed in a crime? You don't say... You don't mean... Yes, she was kidnapped and killed by Terry Falls.
You said she was killed. But was she really?
What are you implying?
Of course, people thought she died 5 years ago. When she fell off Dusky Bridge and was lost in the Eagle River. However, her corpse was never found.
She was declared legally dead 5 years ago. As far as the law is concerned, Dahlia Hawthorne is officially dead.
But the fact remains that her body was never recovered. Talia Hawthorne was 14 years old. 5 years ago. If she were still alive, she would be 19 now. Melissa Foster. I believe that's the same age you are.
Even you put it. Miss Fay, you're not saying.
But I am. That's precisely what I am saying. This witness before us is the girl that was kidnapped and killed 5 years ago. This girl is in fact Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Nice work. That was like tossing a grenade into a three-fire alarm fire.
What? Into a 3-alarm fire. I don't know what that is, but okay.
But unless you can tell, unless you can tie all the loose ends together, you're nothing but a hit-and-run arsonist.
I understand. If they can expose her true nature, they can turn this whole case on its head. And now's my chance to make Edward squirm.
Mistress, just who are you anyway? I didn't think it'd come to this. That's enough. You don't have to say any more, witness.
Yes, I understand.
What? Mr. Edgeworth, explain yourself. Your Honor, I have an admission to make. I honestly never thought the defense would pursue this matter this far. You don't believe. Yes, the prosecutor's office isn't filled with fools, you know. Naturally, we conduct full background checks on all of our witnesses.
What did he say?
It looks like the kid knew. He knew her true identity from the get-go.
No way! But then, why?
If you hadn't revealed her secret, he wasn't going to say anything about it. All he wanted was her testimony. So he made a little trade. Let me introduce you to the victim's younger sister, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. What? I thought she died 5 years ago. We thought so as well. But, well, as you can see...
Why? Why did she hide her identity for 5 years?
That has nothing to do with this current case. She was merely an accidental witness to the crime.
Accidental? You don't believe that for a minute. For the last 5 years, she's been playing the role of victim. And now we find her acting suspiciously at the scene of another murder.
Really, Miss Fay, I must say, your strategy here is painfully obvious. You're trying to pin your client's crime on an innocent witness in order to win. At any cost.
How dare you!
Please, let us take a moment to think. 5 years ago, this girl was kidnapped and nearly killed. But even worse than that, 5 years later...
Alright, Kintron has redeemed with the bones. Well, they're already wet from all your drool and slobber. Get back up! Alright, taking a sip. Hopefully that was audible enough for you. I got a stick. Go fetch.
Now her Hawthorne lost something much more precious. Her big sister. Miss Fay must be insane to even suggest that she murdered her.
What?
I'm trying to agree with the prosecutor's logic. Miss Fay, do you have any evidence to back up your assertion? What possible reason would this witness have for killing her beloved sister?
Well, you see...
I thought I was winning, but somehow he turned it around on me!
I think you need a little push in the right direction, kid. The defense is prepared to present evidence supporting our claim.
That wasn't me! It was that guy! This crazy coffee addict!
Objection! A wink? I think we've heard enough. Empty threats from you, old man. What makes you think they're empty, boy? Because your protege looks like she's sweating bullets.
I am sweating bullets!
You think you're in a tight spot, huh?
Of course! Aren't I?
No. You've just arrived at the moment of truth. That's all. Whether you win or lose, that's up to you.
Up to me?
The rashness of youth. How charming.
Bro, you are literally younger than him. 7 years younger, in fact. He don't got no gray hairs for nothing.
This is coming from someone younger than me!
Now, let's not waste any more time. Miss Fay? What motive would this witness have for murdering her own sister? Valerie Hawthorne.
I think I got it wrong. Okay. So nope, not that yet. Okay, one more time. And hopefully I don't die here. Phew, what do I do? The note again?
Take that!
I guess that worked? Okay. The story starts after Terry Falls escaped. He called Valerie and told her he wanted to meet. This is the note she left. It says, "Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time. The whole truth must come out." Valerie Hawthorne gave Dahlia a warning. She told her she was going to reveal to the world the whole truth.
The whole truth?
There was a dangerously important secret between Valerie and Dahlia. That's the reason Dahlia felt she had to kill Valerie. To keep her mouth shut permanently.
A terrific story, Miss Fay. If you like fiction, that is. Enlightening the court, Miss Fay. What was the secret that was so important? Where's your evidence? Dahlia and Valerie Hawthorne. And Terry Falls. There's only one important secret that connects all of them.
Oh, yes. I know the secret. And I'm going to save! Because if I get this wrong, we might die!
What system?
Regarding the kidnapping 5 years ago, we believe it will explain a lot of things. Such as the nature of the important secret between the Hawthorne sisters.
Very well. I grant your request for further testimony. I know it will be painful for you, but can you enlighten us once more, my little maple leaf?
What is with everybody and this girl? She is very young and,
Yes! I'll try! Mr. Judge!
Putting on the old charm one more time, Dahlia. But this will be the last time you hide behind your womanly wiles. "5 years ago.
5 years ago, I was kidnapped by Mr. Falls. The ransom price was a raw diamond. My sister, Valerie, brought it to the bridge. After she made the exchange, she shot Mr. Falls in the arm. That's when Mr. Falls tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. I survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again for my family's money. So, I decided to change my identity and start a new life.
The kidnapping left her emotionally scarred. With her sister's help, she left the Hawthorne family and started all over again. And we're to believe, after all that, she murdered her sister. Preposterous! Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Miss Fay,
Yes, Your Honor.
as you have heard, the witness is still traumatized from the kidnapper. I'll ask you again to be extremely gentle in your cross-examination.
Mr. Edgeworth got the jump on me again.
Huh. If we're not allowed to fight, then I'll twist some arms. Let's twist some arms. Listen up. We've still got that info. That ace up our sleeve.
What info?
Come on, kid. Don't say you've forgotten already. The fact that the kidnapping 5 years ago was staged.
That's right. It was a fake kidnapping. Terry Falls told us that in the lobby.
I do anything she says. Anything Dahlia says.
What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by...
Yeah, me and Dahlia. And Valerie too.
Yes, that's it. A fake kidnapping is the best shot, Mia. That's your secret.
"5 years ago." Save.
Okay, so... this one. Didn't we already establish earlier that he, like, nobody could be pushed behind? Or from behind? Well, Tuesday's stream, anyway. Where is it? Nope. Map. This one. The bridge is broken! You say that Mr. Falls pushed you into the Eagle River. However, that's hard to believe.
But it's true! I felt a push on my back! I'm certain of it! It was Mr. Falls!
I'm sorry. I guess it wasn't clear enough. I shouldn't have said, that's hard to believe. I should have said, that's impossible.
Impossible?
I ask that the court recall the condition of Rescue Bridge now, and 5 years ago. That bridge hasn't changed one bit in these last 5 years. If someone had pushed you from behind, as you have claimed, instead of being carried away by the river, you would have been smashed by the bedrock below! A most certain death. Do you understand now, Dahlia Hawthorne? The very notion that my client pushed you from behind is impossible!
Your Honor, this event occurred 5 years ago. Why, for all we know, the water level in the river may have been higher back then.
It's 40 feet from the bridge to the river. A small change in the water level wouldn't have made a difference.
You're right. The events occurred just as the witnesses testified. And the defendant couldn't have pushed the witness into the river. Young lady, what is the meaning of this?
You see,
Just a moment, Your Honor. The It's true that the witness testified that the defendant pushed her into the river. However, she never stated that she fell from the back end of the bridge.
What do you mean?
After being shot in the arm, it's plausible that Mr. Falls panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge. If that's true, she would have fallen into the river. And Miss Hawthorne, is Mr. Edgeworth's explanation correct?
And now that you mention it,
Oh, brother.
I do remember now. When I fell off the bridge, my skirt got caught in one of the bridge's side wires.
Yeah, that would not have happened. We obviously know she's lying, but we have to prove it somehow in some weird, wacky way.
Order in the court. It seems Miss Faye's assault has finally reached its conclusion.
Not now, Mia. This is no time to retreat. Unfortunately for you, this is just the start of Miss Faye's assault.
Oh, what?
I believe your reasoning went something like this, Mr. Edgeworth. After being shot in the arm, it's plausible that Mr. Falls panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge. However, once again, I'm forced to say, that's impossible!
Ridiculous! What's so impossible about it?
Because your flawed logic contradicts the court record! The map again? Wait. Okay, let me... No, not the crime photo. Witness photo. I mean, there's only one way across the bridge. Present. Your Honor, all of the answers are right here in this photo. I somehow got it? Yeah, exactly. Like, let me take another look at that. No, not that one. This one. Yeah, like, unless they're slipping right through the frickin' bars, I don't... Take a look at the wires supporting both sides of the bridge. They extend up to about 5 feet off the ground. It would be impossible to push someone off from there.
Let's remember the size of the strength of the defendant. Wires like this wouldn't be a problem for them. She could have easily picked up a 14-year-old girl.
She said she was pushed, not yeeted, off the frickin' bridge. So young and already so forgetful, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Falls had been shot in the right arm. Well, yeah, that would also do it. And, more importantly, Valerie Hawthorne had her gun trained on him at point-blank range. Trained? Gun trained. Okay. Have a good look, Ritsu. And wet the bolts. One more for you before you leave. Delicious. Okay. Bye-bye, Ritsu. I'm not good with words, but from context clues, I assume that's what that meant. So, Mr. Falls throwing the witness off the bridge? That's clearly impossible!
Order! What is the meaning of this?
Dahlia Hawthorne, you jumped in Eagle River. Intentionally.
What? What is this? Indeed! What do you mean by such a ridiculous remark?
Yes! It's ridiculous! My sister was there to help me! She had her gun and handcuffs! She could have saved me! Jumping into the raging river like that! That would have been suicide!
Perhaps. But still. That's exactly what you did! So, you were probably confident that you could handle the swift current. But even more so, the witness has a much more compelling reason for jumping into the river.
Oh? Then what was it? What was so important that she'd want to jump into the river?
The witness is still alive. This fact alone explains everything. This is why she risked her life by jumping into the rapids of Eagle River.
She wanted it all for herself.
5 years ago, something else disappeared along with Dahlia that day. The item that Valerie brought up the mountain with her. The $2 million diamond.
No! It can't be!
Yes, Dahlia had planned it from the very beginning. The $2 million. She was going to keep it all for herself! Of course, Mr. Falls to help her fake the kidnapping. At the last minute, she betrayed him and threw herself into the river. With the ransom tucked away safely in her backpack.
Why, that's simply... Order!
Your
Honor! 5 years ago, the witness was only 14 years old! Do you really think a 14-year-old is capable of such a demonic plan?
Yes.
Children are evil. I will say that. They're heckin' cute, but very evil.
This woman is a demon!
Okay, maybe that's going a bit too far.
And there is one more person who helped make a demon out of her. Her sister, Valerie Hawthorne.
The victim was involved in the kidnapping plot as well?
Objection!
But she was a detective then. You're saying she participated in her sister's kidnapping?
Precisely. I'm sure it was that it weighed heavy on her conscience for the past 5 years. This is the sole reason behind the victim's murder.
What do you mean by that?
On the day of the murder, after receiving the phone call from Mr. Falls, Valerie called her sister, Dahlia. And then, she told her what she was planning to do.
Planning to do? She was going to tell the whole truth, as she wrote in a note.
That is what sealed Valerie Hawthorne's fate. That is when you hatched your demonic plan to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. A plan that would ensure neither of your accomplices to the kidnapping who would talk. And that is why you killed your sister, Valerie Hawthorne!
What's that? Nothing at a time like this. Forgive me. It's just hilarious. Business? Is that who? You amuse me, Miss Fay. You can certainly weave an exciting tale. Naturally. You have the evidence to back it up, don't you?
Evidence?
Evidence that I planned the kidnapping, of course. Then at 14, I plotted it with Mr. Falls and my sister.
Well,
And one more thing. What happened to the $2 million diamond? If you can't provide evidence to at least show that. Well, Miss Fay.
I don't know.
What a joke. You, Miss Fay, are you stupid or something? Welcome back, Ritsu.
How can I prove a fake kidnapping that happened 5 years ago? I don't even have decisive proof of Valerie Hawthorne's murder.
Okay. Enjoy your lurk. Well, it seems that we've come to the end. To be honest, the witness's behavior does raise certain suspicions. However, I am forced to reject the assertions made by the defense. Of course you are.
Is this it? Is it really over? That girl has made a fool of me. There's nothing I can do about it.
Without evidence, the trial's over. Who decided that?
Mr. Armando!
Come on now, kid. Haven't you figured out that you can make your own rules? For example, even if there's no evidence, there's still testimony.
A testimony?
On the day in question, Dahlia Hawthorne murdered her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. She hid her body in the trunk of Mr. Falls' stolen car, then went to meet with him. Disguised as her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. That's what you think, right?
Yes, that's right.
In that case, there's only one answer, right? There's only one person left who can testify about Valerie Hawthorne's murder.
Since there's no proof, there's only one thing left to do. Who's the one person who can testify to that demon woman's crimes?
Gee, I wonder.
Your Honor, the defense wishes to call a new witness.
A new witness?
Yes. We would like to hear the testimony of Terry Falls.
The defendant.
There's only one person that can shed any further light on this situation. Only one person that knows what Dahlia's role in the kidnapping was. Only one person that can say whether the person in the photo is Valerie Hawthorne. Or whether it was in fact her younger sister Dahlia disguised as her. There's only one person who can solve this riddle once and for all. And that person is Terry Falls.
Mr. Edgeworth, what's your take on this? Why not? The prosecution has no objection.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, it's been 5 years, and he doesn't remember what she looks like. The police officer sister. Valerie, I think. So, I don't know.
Very well. Bring the defendant to the sister.
This is my last chance, Mr. Falls. My last chance to establish Dahlia's guilt. You're all I have left.
Defendant, you've heard everything that's been said up to this point, yes? I don't believe it. No way. Dahlia died 5 years ago. Valerie betrayed me.
Mr. Falls, I don't know what she said to you 5 years ago, but one thing is clear. Dahlia is very much alive, and you were used for $2 million. That's
not true. Mr. Falls, there's only one question I want the answer to. 2 days ago on Dusky Bridge. Who did you meet? Was it Valerie Hawthorne or was it Talia Hawthorne? Dania, did you betray me? 5 years ago, she promised me never ever betray each other.
Harry!
Nadia! It's true! You are in a hive!
You don't trust me anymore? That makes me sad.
Tell the truth! The real truth! I believed in you. I shouldn't need to say it. You already know. But there is one thing that I will say.
My life is in your hands right now, Terry.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Falls. You testified once and once only. Well then, Mr. Falls, yours will be the final testimony in this trial. A witness. I'm sorry, I apologize. Water, please, water.
Huh?
Can't talk. Need water. Oh well. I guess it'll have to be my coffee instead. At least it'll match the way he's probably feeling right now. Darker and bitter than hell itself.
Alright, before we continue, since they mentioned water, I need to go get myself some more. So I will be right back. And I have returned. Let's wrap this up. Who Terry Falls saw.
That day, 4 p.m., I stopped the car. I was in front of bridge. I wasn't there, so I waited on bridge. She wasn't there, so I waited on bridge. I watched my car from bridge. I never put nobody in that car. Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me. We talked, and she left. That was Valerie, not my daughter, huh?
Mr. Falls, you're covering for her. Do you think she would...
That is enough, Miss Fay. His last statement was a fitting way to end the final testimony of the trial. Well then, Miss Fay, please proceed with your cross-examination.
Is this how you wanted to end, Mr. Falls? Another guilty verdict to go along with your death sentence?
There's only one person who can stop it. You can. I think.
Alright, I think we might be in the endgame here. For this chapter. She wasn't there. And who was it that you were waiting for? You were quite early, so you waited on the bridge, correct?
Yeah, I like waiting. I'm used to it.
I'm sure he is.
The Zebra Boy waited 5 years to ask a single question. Find out why a woman betrayed him. To him, 30 minutes must have been a blink of an eye.
Hmm. 30 minutes waiting, huh? Timer function. Now, hold on. How did she get ahead of you? So, when you got to the bridge, no one had arrived, huh? So you waited on the bridge. You're sure of that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You're sure, huh? Well, then I'm sure too, Mr. Falls. I'm sure that you're lying.
Huh? What? Oh, I would love to hear your rationale on this, Miss Fay.
You want to know who arrived at the bridge first? Just look at this photo. It's perfectly clear. Obviously, the person that came first would be the one at the end of the bridge, right?
What? That's the victim at the end of the bridge.
Precisely my point. In other words, Mr. Falls, you must have arrived at the bridge after she did.
Grr, 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 grr.
Mr. Falls? Please don't get so worked up. We just want the truth.
I thought around 4 o'clock. It's true. I had somewhere to go. A special place. Did you go to this special place before you went to the bridge? Yeah. Here's an old temple about 15 minutes from the bridge. 5 years ago, me and Dahlia, we promised each other. We swore we wouldn't betray each other. She brought a memento to represent our love.
A memento?
5 years ago, I hid it under base of the trees there.
But that's the poison bottle from the first section. That's the one that Phoenix was wearing.
It's a special memory for me. This is it. This is what I want to get. This is a necklace of how the necklace is of memento. It's quite charming, but it looks empty.
Your Honor, you heard what my client said. Yeah. And actually, I think this is connecting to the other one. So this is before we met Phoenix and that all happened. Because, like, Dahlia was in the middle of a trial and they had to, like, pause it because something happened. Yeah. It's all coming together. He arrived at the scene at 4 o'clock. But then, left his car unattended and walked away. He was gone for approximately 30 minutes. With that much time, Dahlia Hawthorne could have easily hidden the body in the trunk of his car.
No! Indeed. There certainly was enough time for it.
I've still got a chance! Mr. Falls, there's no mistaking it. Huh? Mr. Falls? Yep. Oh. And he drank poison! Yay!
That's enough. Please. Witness. I promised her 5 years ago, if it ever happens that we can't trust each other no more, then we're supposed to drink bottle. No! Stop the train! Your Honor! We need a recess! I was stupid. Couldn't keep promise. So I did it. I drank this.
No!
don't want that. Don't trust self. Maybe you again. To sweet Dahlia again.
Mr. Falls!
Mr. Armando. Thanks for the coffee.
No! Mr. Falls! And that's how that happened. And so, my first trial ended. Suddenly and tragically. It ended with no winners. Only losers. I ended up with a wound that cut so deep into my soul. I thought it'd never heal. I'm sure it wasn't the same for the young prosecutor as well. But one person, the true criminal, Dahlia Hawthorne. She left the courtroom with a secret smile on her demonically sweet face.
Unforgivable. That witch.
Mr. Armando!
We were so close to the truth. It was right there in front of us. You were just a little too soft, kitten.
It's my fault! It's my fault that Mr. Falls killed himself!
Don't try, kitten. You're gonna make my coffee all salty.
I knew it! I knew it! Well, I knew I wasn't cut out for this!
Mia. Don't you get it? You can't cry yet.
Bro! I see he's the type to push down his feelings. Bottle him up. Let him boil like water and coffee. Yeah. Am I doing this right?
The only time a lawyer can try is when it's all over.
Mr. Armando! We should definitely get that bandaged up. No matter how tough the case, no matter how bitter the memories, they always fade over time. Then you file them away and eventually forget about it. One year later, in this very same courthouse, I myself got wrapped up in that case. See? See? Only after that did Dahlia Hawthorne get put on trial for her crimes. The verdict that was ultimately handed down to her was guilty, of course. Naturally, when the verdict was read, she had a perfect angelic smile on her face. It was finally all over. At least, that's what I thought at the time.
Unfortunately, I couldn't have been more wrong. It's been 5 years, but now something has happened that's made me remember it all.
Episode 4. Turnabout Beginnings, the end. Yes, we would very much like to save. And you know what? Let's keep going. Get a little bit more progress in. The more we get done today, the less we have to do tomorrow. The next time. But tomorrow. I'm not streaming tomorrow. Shichishito, the treasured Korean village heirloom, whose name means seven-branched sword. It is said that the sacred sword represents life itself. Though the branches may appear to be infinite, the choice is limitless. Like our destinies, the sword comes to but one end, the merciless point. And when the silver cord, the fragile thread that binds us all to this world, is severed, oh! Okay. The illusion is revealed, and the implacability of fate is finally laid bare. But yeah, words. Okay. February 6th, 9:48 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices.
Hey, Nick!
Yeah, what is it?
You know, I've got spiritual powers. Unlike you.
Sure. You are a spirit medium after all.
But just like you, if I don't keep my powers sharp, and they get dull, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Glad you agree. Okay, Pearly, yeah!
Pearls?
So, that's why we need to go to a special spiritual hotspot tour, Mr. Nick?
Huh? I'm lost. What's this magazine you're shoving in my face?
It's the New Year's issue of Cult! Under Spiritual Location Special!
Oh. Pearls looks so happy.
Maximize your spiritual powers with just one night of intensive training! Oh! It sounds too good to be true!
I'll say. It sounds more like a scam to me.
It's at a spiritual retreat called Hazakura Temple. It's way up in the mountains, and I bet it's nice and cold. Just perfect for training.
Now I definitely don't want to go.
You know, I think I've heard of this temple before. It's a famous channeling dojo. It's hard for even real spirit mediums like us to make reservations up there.
Reservations? For a temple? Are you serious?
Don't worry. I've already made special reservations just for us. Yeah! And I signed up for the special course.
That's nice. And the timing couldn't be better.
Since we don't have a case right now anyway.
Alright then, it's settled! Well, come on! Don't just stand there, start packing your stuff! Yes, Mr. Nick! You better start packing yourself!
Huh? Me? Why do I have to go?
Well, we have to be accompanied by someone over 20 years old.
Hey! I don't have anything to do with spiritual power. The only thing I can channel is the TV. So, is there a heated pool at this Hazakura temple?
No! But you can stand under a freezing waterfall!
Sorry, Doc. I think I'll pass. I hate cold places.
What? No way! How can you be so selfish? Come on, Mr. Nick! Look at this place! Doesn't it look beautiful?
Nope, not going. I'm gonna be nice and toasty at home. Oh, what the?
What is it, Mr. Nick?
Let me see that magazine. This nun. What the heck? I recognize that hairstyle anywhere.
Is he a friend of yours or something, Nick?
This girl. It's...
My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence.
Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? You disgust me. But... it can't be! She was found guilty and should still be in prison.
Mr. Nick?
I'll go.
Huh?
Hazakura Temple. I said I'll go.
Yay! Isn't this great, really? Yes! Oh, thank you! Thank you, Mr. Nick! You'd do anything for Mr. Kamaya, right? Even walk over burning coals, right?
Yep, totally for Maya.
Dahlia Hawthorne. I knew there was no way she could possibly be at the temple. But... it just had to be... Huh? But I just had to see for myself. What? Is that an actual typo in the game? Or am I just crazy? But I just had to be... I'm just gonna say that's supposed to be sure. But I just had to be sure for myself. Oh, okay. I just need to continue the thing. But who this nun really was? Well, no, that still doesn't... I need to see for myself. Well, I'm just not gonna think about it too much. February 7th, 3:24 p.m. Hazakura Temple. Main gate.
Ugh. It's so cold here, Nick!
Maybe you should put on something warmer for a change.
Well, it's supposed to be It's streaming. Achoo!
Her teeth are chattering so loudly. It's all I can do to make out what she's saying.
Hello, Miss Sabaya. So this is the famous Hazakura Temple.
How is Pearls not cold?
Barely. Well. How nice to see you here. Welcome to our temple. Oh, thank you. Oh, my. Really? Thank you for coming all this way. Come now. You must have been cold.
What's with the past tense?
Oh. Well, we are high up in the mountains after all. In any case, we should speak here. Please follow me inside. Thank you. I was just... Oh, yes, I was trying to introduce myself. I'm the head nun here at the temple. My name is Bikini.
What?
That's right. Actually, that's my temple. That's my temple name. What do you think? It's a tradition to have one. And I wanted something that was nice. Image to it. So I thought, why not choose bikini? Besides, it makes me seem younger. It certainly does. Oh, I signed up for your special course. Well, quite brave considering how cold it is. Young people can be so reckless without help. Don't blame me if you come. One of those you channel. Reckless? Maybe you should take it easy tonight, Mr. Maya. We can come back another day. But you went through all that trouble to get... Yes, that's right. You come all this way, so please enjoy yourselves. Still, there's still time before supper. So why don't you have to look around?
So what's a channeling dojo anyway?
Oh, my. Well, you don't even know that. Forgive him, sister. For he don't... Well. Just call me Bikini and forget that sister part. Channeling dojo is basically a spiritual power training ground. We have special holy items prepared here to help people boost their spiritual power.
Holy items?
If you train an entire evening surrounded by these items, that is quite mysterious. Spiritual power of these items helps to envelop you.
Wow, she must have gotten off the trolley from the land to make believe.
So what exactly is this stuff? You must be incredibly devoted to it. Be interested in that such a young age. There's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant a spell. 30,000 times. Oh, I'll be showered in freezing cold spirit water. It's February now, right? You have to be careful this time of year. If you don't watch it, you'll catch pneumonia or maybe even die of hypothermia.
So be careful, you hear? Oh, 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 ah, 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 ah.
Oh, I hope to be careful. Oh no! I knew I shouldn't have signed Mr. Body out for this.
Sister, about this picture.
Well, look at that. I must say I look right in the body here, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, unforgettably. In every way.
You made it! Oh, I knew it! The makeup was pretty tough, but I was help me out.
Iris?
A cute girl in a bottle. She looks just like me, don't she? We're just a small temple here, so she and I go the entire place.
Really? That sounds kind of...
Sorry to cut in, but... This Iris... Where's she right now?
Oh, just listen to you. You haven't come all the way up here just to find a girlfriend, have you?
No. That's not what I had in mind at all.
Anyway, she's in the inner temple, preparing for this evening.
Inner temple?
Yes, that's right. I shall be back this evening. Why don't you go have a look at the main hall for now?
So she's in the inner temple, huh? Well, let's head on in then. February 7th. Hazakura Temple. Main hall.
The main hall! I can see the hole in here! What? Ah, Mr. Wright! Do you smell that? It smells like meat and gravy!
I don't really like gravy.
Yeah, you're right! I guess it's pie roast for dinner. Yum!
Weird. I thought they would serve something a little more... well, traditional.
What are you talking about, Nick? You think monks and nuns just sit around eating rice and gruel all the time? Mr. Gloria is right. Oh, I hope there's mashed potatoes too. I love mashed potatoes.
What a cute little acolyte. Zooey Mama! Greetings to all of you. Oh, hello. Wow, this lady makes Maya look like a 6.8 out of 10 on a weirdness scale. Oh, what? Okay.
Your outfit! Did you come here for the special course too?
Unfortunately, no. Actually, I'm...
You're Misty
Yes, that's right. You know of me.
My name is Pearl. I'm your biggest fan! Who is she, Nick?
I see it now.
Savari! A fortune teller?
I've got all your books, Mr. Nim.
I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but that's how I'm pronouncing it.
What a sweet thing to say. And please, call me Elise.
Books?
Mr. Nick, don't you know anything? Don't you even know who this is?
Well, an author, maybe?
Yes. An Australian.
What?
Yes.
And an illustrator. Jeez, I cannot speak for the freaking...
Picture books.
Picture books, huh? Oh, now I get it.
Alright. I think we'll go and finish talking to this Elise Dunim. And then I think we'll stop. Alright, so let's chat it up.
I'm sorry. I didn't know who you are.
I don't get a lot of chances to really enjoy picture books.
It's all right. I take no offense to that. My books are nothing but simple stories for children.
And really beautiful pictures too, Miss Elise. Your books always make me feel as if my heart has been purified.
It makes me feel very happy to hear you say that.
I do have to admit, she certainly seems like a kind, sensitive lady.
Elise wanted a word last year for a book. The Magic Bottle.
Yes. A friend of mine secretly had submitted a story I had written to a publisher. They liked it so much that they asked if it was all right to make it into a book.
Wow. It must have been really a great story then.
Maybe I should try to write a children's book too. If I do, you can secretly send it to a publisher for me, Nick.
Recently, I have accepted a sort of apprentice, you might say.
An apprentice?
He calls himself Laurice. Laurice Dunim.
Laurice?
I believe he's off doing some landscape sketches now. On Laurice's behalf. As well, I'd like to thank you for your support.
Of course, Miss Louise! Everything for you! Why did you come to Hazakura Temple, Miss Elise? Are you here to do some spiritual training?
No, that's not it. I'm actually here to gather materials for a new book I'm working on.
Wow! I can't wait to read it!
Hers is completely taken with her.
I wanted to do a book with a more Japanese feel to it this time.
So is that why you're dressed like that?
The children have a certain image of me in their minds. I don't want to disappoint them.
What can I say? She's a really sweet lady.
Wow, Miss Elise! You're dressed up like a mountain nun!
Yes. The good people here were kind enough to let me borrow this. I am wearing training clothes underneath my robe as well.
I want a staff like that!
You like the crystal spear? It's real amethyst, you know.
Maybe we'll find one like that up here in this mountain! Good luck, Dick! I know you'll find one for me!
Well, you'll have to excuse me now. I have to go help with the dinner preparations.
Wow! You mean you're cooking dinner tonight?
That's right. Would you like to help too, Pearl?
Yes! Yes! I want to help with whatever I can!
Pearls looks like she just won the lottery.
Oh, I'll help too then!
No, it's fine. Please don't worry about it. Feel free to relax and explore the area with your friend.
Huh? But
Oh, yes. Please take this. I think it will be of help to you.
It's a map?
It's a map of the area. We wouldn't want you to get lost now, would we?
The inner temple. There it is on the other side of the bridge. Well, if you insist, I guess we'll take this chance to go check out the other temple. A Sakura temple map out of good record.
see you later then! Remember, you're not allowed to fight! Come on, Nick! Let's go! At least we'll stay warm if we keep moving.
And I think that's it for now. Well, for me anyway. So let me go ahead and save. And we'll head on over to the crypt. Heck yeah! I believe this is the last chapter of the trilogy. So, only a few more streams left of this. At least I think so. But for now, let us see who there is to raid. Okay, come on, list. Here we go. Ooh, okay. So one of my friends, called Goosey Goblin, or looks like they changed their name to Goosey Gobblottle. Why is everyone turning into Axolotl? But yeah, I'm not sure what that game they're playing is, but it says 2XKO. Is that 2 times KO? I don't know. But we're gonna go say hi to them. So let me go and set up that raid. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, there we go. And with that being said, thank you guys, and I will see all of you next time. Bye-bye!